People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is obviously in the meds. One of the hottest topics over social media in a real life, the deplorable conditions in which Jamaicans, other people from the Caribbean, leave their country and they go overseas to work on what they call farm work program in America. However, in this case, I am going to speak about Canada. People, it is described as nothing but modern day slavery. Now, people, we know that it is not even debatable that farmer workers, present workers, have been complaining about this program for in excess of 2 decades. However, like them say, the more that things change is the more that it remains the same, and people, even in the situation right now, it'll get worser and worser. I am speaking about the living conditions. May I talk about just basic drinking water, basic water for wash, the conditions of the dorms, the condition of the work, meaning that slavery, labor, it does not equate to the amount of money that they are getting paid and the conditions that they are living in. And people, what is even worse, you have some set of people, them call them liaison workers. They are nothing but some slave drivers. They are nothing but some people that pretty much look out for the slave masters and exploit these farm workers because they get a percentage of their pay. So pretty much they are PIMP by default. So people, we've heard complaints. And what is even more disturbing is that the Minister of Works, Mr. Carl Samoda, Minister of Labor, he did an interview the other day and he said that he went to 9 different farms on 7 different locations and he saw nothing wrong. He does not understand what the people are complaining about because as far as he is concerned, the working condition, the pay, everything is supreme. There is nothing to complain about. The people should be happy and pretty much shut them mouth. Point blank and period. Him say him now have no sorts of evidence. Now people, I am going to let you take a look to a video that occurred maybe about 48 hours ago. So therefore, because the Minister of Labor say him never have any sorts of evidence, I am going to let you see what happened to a farmer or two that works in Canada that fell off some sorts of ladder. Now people, here's the deal. Whenever you get hurt or ill on the job, instead of taking you to the place of recovery hospital, they don't want to spend the money. It is said that it costs the employer $1,200 or more every time they take one of these workers to the hospital, and you have to pay. So therefore, if you get hurt, what do you think they do? Them carry you go to the bunker and then put you up. As a matter of fact, in this latest incident, when a couple of people fall off of the ladder, them tell them co-workers to them, all right. However, later on that day or later on that night, the people them in all sorts of pain. Them have to call paramedics. Them have to call po. So people, take a look, and then I'll give my piece.
See that stretcher? That's how serious it is. See that stretcher come for him. Stretcher. For the same man. But then can't come a bunkhouse control done. The supervisor and the whole of them. Can the man come through done and see there? A stretcher have to come for the man.
I mean, after until the time.
And them a talk about climb ladder. Can't work on them condition, brother. Brother, wicked, me say. And come back up there smiling and laying them like everything alright, and then carry the man to the hospital. Wicked man, I know that. What you go happen tomorrow? What go happen? I say if I say all of Jamaican come up here and wicked so.
We're farming experience with them. Hope me come for farmer and 3 months and me not see the next two. I don't want to alone with him. I'm the top one. My idea, the next two.
All of this need to be documented, man. Me tell them say Bill Sanders are there, GP Sanders, man. That long time they know that, man.
Everyone's in town. It's like, here you go. Here's another one.
You can't be me.
I bought him the no, I'm not telling you. Don't supervise as long as me talking. No, nobody.
No man, shake up this
My
time.
man come up here laugh like everything alright in the field. And then live from a hospital and a good cheer. And we there protest with that's the shake up part,
Shake
but
up
you know.
this time. Yeah man.
I'm going to talk about go back to work.
Yo, anyone now we can drop off a little.
Me imagine that's why me vex. Man, I pretend like say all is well.
Now we can drop off a little.
I climb tree same way, I picture a bill same way. Like yo.
We are black he bum
Oi.
two place.
As the bus come, me I let none hear them. I be the girl for me now and nobody help me.
I'm black
Me will
around
do
there,
it.
sir. No man, he no man now.
Joking with the pound, who want to work, what this are going to do if they want the man. Because I said the man from a good way.
15 minutes, then we build a rabble we need.
Yeah, you said the man, they tell the man, them say, them pay with each time we touch the bus. You know, hear that too?
Who said that?
They expect the people then come up here, come do the inspection, and then collect one set of man, they go do it, and then the old man them tell the people them say we get paid and we enter the bus a man in time. We are get.
That's
Oh,
why
what
you
is that
can't
one
say.
there? No? Let me not go so.
No, who get paid?
No,
And
no
that
go
they
so but
say,
that
the record clean.
Oh.
The next one is right around there.
Swansea.
Is it?
I went for run, yes, sir?
Yeah. The next time.
Yeah, a 3 man drop off a letter.
One of them.
It's even worse.
Yeah? No, it's supposed to be in the ear with a curry that's more than 3 pounds and it takes.
How about the other two?
Then a two, that one.
Oh, so I get him a good, me can't get.
All the way up to come here and fight for.
I see no man where's the man.
Well, deal with him. If you need another ambulance, call 911 and ask for a second, okay?
You need to go and check on the other guy. But they need to do two.
We've got him. If you guys need another ambulance, tell them to call 911, okay?
Better big. Yeah, let's go on.
Get the extra here. Get the extra. Man.
You want to look at the man and them people? Anyone that we brother, that I tell you no.
No good treatment we not get here, sir. None. They don't respect we, sir.
Brother, the people ain't come for do it and the original man them fix the thing, brother. Nothing out of here.
What something?
Anyone that we did this, brother. Anyone that we. Not because I know you are going to be, but all of come from Jamaica, all of come from together, and all of good on back. Yeah? Now behave like say all is well made. All is not well made. Why tell me not about no supervisor as long as he do this, I can't tell you that.
I need to come on Bill Sandal to come down there I call police on him and make him treat the workers them properly. Like everybody will pick up a leader, him go and bring them back and put them in the bunker and then one book people plane tickets, picking them home. And that's what I do. So only need to call police and Bill Sandal. Well,
That murder word. We are black your road, so no matter seriously. We are black that and his bus come me and leak out here them and I ask Christ that. No one nobody help me. So we not see my youth. We not did it. We him did that work, you know. We him did that work.
guy,
Instead of call it the police.
guy, living that bomb. So you go and pick on that guy.
I have a quick we can't take 2 patients, but we'd have to get another.
Now, the Labour Minister, Mr. Carl Samoda, he said that he did not have any sorts of evidence to substantiate the claims of all of the people that have been complaining for over 2 decades. Well, here it is, 24 to 48 hours ago, this just occurred. So therefore, you have your evidence right now. 3 people fall off of the ladder. You see the paramedics, you see them come for one. Based on what the other farm workers are saying, they were told that the workers, them all right. Them carry them going to hospital. However, them carry them to the bunk, and if them complain, them a get a one-way ticket straight back to Jamaica. So people, we are speaking about human rights violation in the highest order. And people, coincidentally, last night on all angles, there was a lawyer that did some sort of class action lawsuit against these same farm workers because pretty much somebody jump over the fence of a young lady and them take DNA from everybody, all farm workers in a one specific farm. So therefore, they lost. They violated these people human rights. Now, what happens is that whenever people complain and them have an inspection, them fix up the place. So therefore, when the inspector them come, everything looks good. However, as the inspector leave, everything gone back to square one, point blank and period. And what is even worse, the representative for these farm workers, they are called liaison workers. They are supposed to have the best interests of the workers at hand. However, we see that they're only facilitating the FUCKRY and the violation of the actual farm owners. So therefore, them are some sorts of sellouts. So therefore, we can come to the conclusion that Mr. Carl Samoda is nothing but a sellout because there's obvious violations, court cases, complaints for in excess of a couple of decades, and people pretty much he is saying that he did not see anything. He was supposed to be on all angles last night. However, conveniently, he didn't show up. This morning, there was supposed to be some sort of interview. Conveniently, he did not show up once again. And people, here's where the problem lies. If you have a problem and you don't stand together, because what I am realizing is that people are saying that, listen, the older worker them that's been there for 5-10 years, they are the ones that are also taking information and I tell the owner them who are complaining. And people, them get a little razor pay. And people, the other persons, are labeled as troublemaker and they are sent right back home. And people, what makes it even worse is that a lot of these people seems to be so desperate that whenever them send back home 50, there's always 500,000 other persons that are waiting in the court. So people, it is not going to change unless people stand up. And people, like I've always said, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for anything. point blank and period. So anyways, people, thanks once again for checking out my video. I know that you have options. If you appreciate this video, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you very much. Have a blessed day.